Mark Moda says, cool, a Woodscopes parody show. Don't forget Mark Moda. If we were doing a Woodscopes parody show, there would be no up in my DMs. Used to be in the top 3 or 4 because we would collaborate. At number 22, let me tell you who was above you. Margot, Bernard, Jana, Jeff Southfield, Mark in Boston, Wells, in the 360 he was gone for 13 days. Salty Sarah T, Brad in Corona, Marie in Denver, Mike in Indy, Amber in Portland, Liz, Government of Jefferson, which is Jane Humble, Curtis Merrill, 12 Wood, Golden Lake Warrior, Tiffany Blossom, Woodscopes, we have a channel for that, it's Bacon and 12 Wood Macintosh, and 512 Lumber, and Pets from Bacon is, he was at the top of the list.
Check out Horse name dropping the tape.
Here's your some asshole with a goatee. Of course, you're gonna see it with the audience. Contents: one fucking shit fuck with a goatee. Seriously, just shave the shit off. It's the water hole, and that's not Rhino.
No, it's not Rhino.
That's Frank and Boise, right? And then, yeah, Frank instead of Rhino. So yeah, you've been demoted, Riot. He's like trading us up.
You know what? He was actually on the Outlaws of Potato. He was Rhino, the sports guy segment on my show. Like he did it twice and then fucking blew me off. He goes, you know what? There's better out there. He's doing the same thing to everybody.
He uses us up, gets to where he wants to go next, and then he tosses us aside like a used condom. So, the elephant in the room. No, not you. Not you. No. Ryan is not here, and I announced it about 3 hours ago. Ryan, he's got his life and privacy and everything else, but he is a co-host of The Waterhole with me.
Hey guys. We are right in that prime position where we can get Horse to say anything, and it'll be a sound drop forever. Which way we want to go?
Pretty much, yeah.
Hey, he's losing his mind right now.
Oh my God,
He just
Grandpa!
lost his mind.
Idiot. All right. It's the Jim in Indiana, Kim.
Hi, Jim.
Everybody in Jim in Indiana. Look at this. There he is. There's the man. There's the
I'm
man
not-
that invented the 12 by 12 challenge.
Yeah, hold on.
Audience on
I'm gonna
our
be
show.
the voice of. I'm gonna be the voice of God for this one here.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. I'm glad
The
you
voice
did
of God
it.
returns.
This. You're gonna catch it on the delay, obviously. This
Yeah.
is a live gooey duck clam. Watch this.
不准笑，喷水了，
So she's gonna dip it in some sauce. It's alive.
辣椒油、
Live. We'll do it
辣椒
live.
面儿，
Whatever.
一样都不能少，不拼，老铁是不会给我双击的。
There it goes. And she's gonna bite into this thing. That's suggestive. Gotta have the sound correct.
起来，给咱家铁子敬个礼，告诉咱家铁子，我要直播了。
The following program is intended for mature
抬杠老铁
audiences.，
抬杠老铁。起来，起来，这个，给我要个双击，给我要
The
个双
following
击。
program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Viewer discretion is advised.
我喜欢
That's good. Cut it out. The Lorena Bobbitt. Oh.
让我听听朋友，让我听听朋友。
Oh, yikes. All right, we are here. I am making a lot of mistakes. I am tired. I didn't sleep well last night. I had to get up an hour and a half for work. And yeah, what the hell is this, says Tyler? It's Grandpa. why that cracks me. Well, because I associate it with that fart drop you were dropping. That was
Right.
funny.
Yeah.
I can just picture some grandpa letting one rip, and the kid's like, "Grandpa." Hey, what's up, Tyler? Why does that woman eating remind me of ex-wife? Oh, the eating the big Gouda clam. Yeah. Well, I thought you were talking to all the men she was with when you said, "Hey, fuckers" on the front end. Oh shit! Did I just
Oh,
say?
hey.
I just said.
The following program is intended for mature
I'm just
audiences.
reading the chat. He said it in the chat, not me.
He did. Yeah.
But I
Spelled
repeated it.
PH.
PH, but it's
Yes, Darren.
pronounced the same. Where's that?
Where's
Hedstrom
Darren?
Bacon is here. How's it going?
It's going. Yeah. It's been a little while, huh?
It has been a while. You're a busy man. You're vacationing and you're doing all other stuff and working hard and hardly working. And Ryan's gonna pop in here. So I had that question already by East Bay Troy. He's like, wait a minute. How's Ryan gonna pop into the
Oh, yeah,
show if
right,
he's
right.
watching the Kings game?
Ryan trying to be Mr. Cool is so great.
It is so great. Trying is the key word. You want to talk a little bit? So let me tease some stuff before we get into that. Last Thursday, Bittersweet Marie was our first winner in the NFL pool. Yes, you show up on Thursdays. Remember, the show starts at 5 p.m., 1 hour early than tonight. You show up in the chat, like, let's just say it's Thursday. Darren would be eligible. Tyler would be eligible. And I write your name down at the end of the show. I have a bet, and I've already made the bet for tomorrow. And it's going to pay, I believe it's going to pay $61 if it pays. So you get half of that. You're going to get $30 if that thing pays. Marie was the first winner. So she not only got her name drawn, but the bet paid. And the bet paid in the first 15 minutes of our show last Thursday. So we knew someone was going to win. And then she was the lucky person. I asked her for her Venmo. She gave it to me. And the very next morning, she got paid for watching the show. Get your Ryan trying to be Mr. Cool drop ready. Get all your Ryan drops ready. Because
Rhino in Sacktown.
there he is. He's
Ryan trying to be Mr. Cool is so great. Feel good about yourself, Ryan.
so
Jim, I'm bouncing around, man. I'm bouncing around right
dude,
now.
you are the busiest man on social right now because you literally had a show start at 4. You
Yes.
did your Grant Napier, Jerry Reynolds, Ryan show because it's Kings opening night. That's your big. This is your big season where you do all the Kings games. You're gonna do pregame. You just finished pregame, which is why you're late. So you had your half-hour pregame show. You're gonna do a halftime show and then a postgame show. And you popped in. You graced us with your granted. That's a pun because you work with Grant.
Of
You
course.
graced us with your presence. You're only going to be here for about 10 minutes, and then you got to watch the game so you can talk about it.
This is true.
Because if
This
Grant
is
goes,
true.
hey, Rhino, what did you think about that steal in the first 5 minutes of the game? You're going to be like, it was good?
The girl with 2 vaginas? Is that what you're asking about? Grant?
right. Oh, yeah, she didn't want to go to the Cheesecake Factory on her date? What are you talking about, Ryan? You didn't watch the game, did you?
Stop it!
I was spying on you. I saw you on the water hole. There was no steal. It was a trick.
Yeah. Hey, I got to get this in, by the way.
All right.
For those that don't know, Mr. Haunted Horse did Grant Napier's intro video this season for all of the shows, and everybody is loving it. So huge shout out to you, man. Great work.
Yes, thank you for pointing that out. So, because I was going to say something, but it sounds better if it comes from you.
Yes.
Because I'm not too.
It is
Yes.
really cool.
Yes, he asked me to cut the show intro, and I did it, and I'm happy with it. And thank you. Yeah, it was fun. I got to see it live today. Live. I got to see it live today, and I'm not gonna lie.
Live!
Yes, it was live, and it made me feel pretty good. I'm like, wow,
Yep.
look at that. So I get to see
Hey,
it.
Bacon.
You guys are gonna run that. You guys run that only on that show, right? You're not running at half. Your halftime's too small to run.
Halftime's too small.
Yeah.
We'll run it post game. I run it. I run it pre game too.
Oh, did you?
Hey, Bacon.
Hey, Bacon.
Yeah. Hey, Bacon. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, right. You
Hi.
like that one, do you?
Hi.
Hi. Hey, Burn Dog's here. I'm looking forward to see this Grant intro now. Oh,
Hi.
we might show it. It's 49 seconds. We'll show it on the show. I'm not going to take up Ryan's time because he's going to get out of here quick. Let's do our quick.
Oh my God! Who the hell?
We are. I've got a
cares?
who the hell cares? Nobody cares. There we go. There he is. He's over Bacon's head. Hey, SpongeBob is over your head making rainbows, Bacon. So we have started our diets as of it. We are now a week and a half in, and we've got weigh-ins. So let's Bacon, get your drop ready. We'll double it. Yes, that drop. See, like mine's. Okay, so Ryan started the contest. Well, it's not a contest because we have different amounts to weigh, but Ryan started the diet challenge last Monday, a week ago Monday, and he started in at 288 pounds. And he had his weigh-in Monday morning, so he went from 288. Any guesses? You know what? I'm going to let you guess when I go over mine. So guess
me.
how much weight did he lose or did he gain? How much weight did Ryan lose or did he gain? He was at 288. I will tell you what his current weight as of Monday was.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I started at 195.5. So I did not lose that much because I have less. I'm trying to lose 26. He's trying to lose, well, I'm not going to speak for you.
100.
He's trying to lose 100.
Hondo. A rack.
Okay, so do we have 3 pounds for Rhino? Oh, he says +3. So Tyler thinks you gained 3 pounds.
All right, Ty. He is the voice of God.
Tyler
He sees
thinks
everything.
You got Ryan gained a small child. So Darren thinks you gained more. Darren thinks you're looking for a W tomorrow night. Go Bills. There you go, Margot. Hey, if you show up tomorrow night, you're in on the bet. It's gonna be $61. I'm not gonna say what it is. But $61, you get to split it with me.
No.
And you get half the. So tomorrow night, the chat. If you get drawn and we win the football bet, it's worth $31. Bittersweet Marie got her $12.50 last Friday morning. I Venmo'd it. She got paid.
Oh, she took the lump sum. She took the lump sum.
She took the lump sum.
12 wood.
Okay.
12 wood.
Is in the chat.
12 wood.
Is in the chat. All right, there we go. Okay, so here we go. How much did Ryan lose? He went from 288 to 178.6. He lost just a little bit close to 10 pounds. He was 9 pounds, 4 ounces. Ounces?
Hey,
anyway.
Yeah. Hey, Horace, I have a confession. Because you only see me from like, I don't know, like tits up, right?
Yeah.
I had my 2 hip implants taken out. So
you took your
I
hip.
technically didn't.
Okay, so you're in a wheelchair.
Yeah, I didn't die.
Let's stick to our fatso for a minute.
So to lose weight.
What the heck was that?
That was Rome calling Rhino fat. So you had your hip.
Take the rest of the day off.
Your hip replacement removed to lose weight. So yeah, liposuction. They just sucked your hips out. All right.
Yeah.
So he went from 288 to 178. That is wonderful. The crowd loves it. That's good, dude. That's 10 pounds. 10 pounds in the first week. I went from 195. Shut up, audience. I went from 195.5 to 191. So I lost 4.5 pounds. So we together lost 15 pounds or 14 pounds. There you go.
Hey, Horse, what are we doing? We're dieting and we have Bacon on the show.
Yeah, I know. It's tempting, right?
It's tempting, right?
Yes, that's to prove our diet. No bacon, no sizzling. I have a bacon image somewhere. Where is it? Not him, but actual sizzling bacon. All right. So yeah, Ryan's down. So we just had we will do our weigh in next Monday. We'll see if we continue to lose, maintain, or gain, and we'll have those results next week. How much longer you got? It's 11 after 6.
I'm watching. I'm
okay,
good.
so you will let me know what, or you could just cut the feed. And Bacon, how much did you lose? Oh wait, you're not participating. He's doing his own thing. All right, less fats though. I think I dropped 5 on you last week, and you only got 3 there. So trending in the right direction.
I'm just maintaining the status quo here.
By the way, does anyone have an opinion on this? So I got added. This has been a long time because my family knows better. I got added to a group text. I hate group texts. I'm just letting you know. Now everyone with my phone number is going to start group texting me. You will get blocked. I have blocked, not a joke. I have blocked my stepdad from text. He's blocked. He can't text me or call me because I asked him twice not to put me in them. He put me in a third time and I blocked him. Blocked. I'm not kidding. I really did, because he puts me in a family group text and literally my phone starts going. It's because every time someone says, "Oh yeah, what do you guys want to do tomorrow?" I don't care. I don't care. 3 people saying I don't care. Every time they say that.
Oh my God! Who the hell cares?
I hate being included on a group text. So Ryan included me. I politely told him, please don't do that again. He said, oh, I didn't know. Does anyone else hate being on a group text?
Who gives a fuck?
Because every time someone comments, you get notified. What the hell? It must be
okay.
me.
If it's people you're going to talk to regularly anyways, maybe there's a little bit of a line there. 'Cause you guys might be texting each other already. But if it's like somebody, like I got added to a group with like 15 other dads.
Oh, yeah. That would piss me off. Like a
The
little.
the main problem is there ends up being side conversations that have nothing to do with the group. Take it to a separate, like, can you two have a conversation, please?
Yes.
Just move along.
Next.
Thank you.
It's like, what's everyone doing? Nothing. Oh, yesterday we went camping. I'm like, fuck. I'm at
Yeah,
work.
your dad chimes in.
Yes.
Oh, Sonny, those were crazy times.
Oh, how
we used
was
to give each other
camping?
wet willies and
It
funny
was
arms.
fun.
We played dandy balls and legs are spread and penis butt.
Penis
I don't
butt.
care.
Yes. Anyway, I hate. I mean, it is probably one of the things there
Exactly.
are very few things I hate more than being
you
on a
wish there
group
was like
text.
an audio component and you could just go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh my God! Who
Yeah.
the hell
Where's
cares?
Spongy Bob? Anyway, there's my cell phone bill when I get added in a group text. Actually, it's free.
Yeah.
free
God damn,
data.
this goddamn shit. I'm tired of motherfuckers asking me questions.
Oh, Haunted. My hatred for group text is sponsored by Haunted Horse 1800 Whiskey. For people that hate group texts and just want to get liquored up and forget about them, that's
Watch
what you
your
want.
smelling ass and balls, you nappy motherfucker, you.
I forgot how
You
much.
sound like a goddamn pussy to me.
Hey, Bacon, look down at me real quick, okay? Look down at me. Bacon, you are going to give me waterhole Tourette's when I go on this next show.
Yeah.
I'm going to
and
say...
you're gonna have to behave yourself because in the back of your mind you're thinking, "Fuck!" Right? But
Yeah. Yeah, Keegan Murray had 2 what was it? Wiggly
You need to learn
arms
how to
and
suck some
a
goddamn
penis
dick.
butt.
You need to get up off your fat ass and lose some of that goddamn weight.
Yes, we do. She's right.
it's funny. You know what's funny though? Because this came up and that we were talking. There was a conversation we were having. We won't get into details because we don't do that. It's a private conversation. amongst the
Private.
group.
That's private.
It's private. I wish I
Private.
had that one. But see, we've all got the Tourette's and we know where these are coming from.
Yes.
Something about like hair loss and all the rest.
Oh,
Part of the reason
shit.
why I wear hats, horse wears hats. We were talking about that, and you actually said something. And there's a medication called Propecia.
Oh,
And
yes.
that's actually the name of this woman that these drops are from. Her name is actually Propecia.
Propecia.
God damn, this
All
goddamn
right.
shit. I'm tired of motherfucking asking me questions.
That's funny. Because I made a Propecia joke yesterday or today.
Yeah, and I was just like, I wanted to throw those
12
up
Wood
there.
wants to know, is this the Old Guys Complain podcast? Yes.
I would agree.
Who's
Yeah.
older, though? Is it me or Bacon or the guy with 2 hip replacements? I mean, if you...
Yeah, are we talking chronological?
or
Are
physically?
are we talking mental capacity,
Yes.
or are we talking physical capacity? And it's because all three of them are different.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, they are. They are.
When the doctor
right, boys.
said, "Hey Ryan, you gotta have your hips replaced," Ryan's reaction was, All right.
Yeah. Oh,
Ryan, go
I
watch
got
the
it.
game and do your job. You've got sponsors
Get outta
over
here.
there. Well, we have a sponsor.
Bye-bye.
We have a sponsor.
Ryan Leaving is sponsored by Haunted Horse 1800 Whiskey. When you've got to go do your other show, that's actually paying for sponsorships. There you go. Bye-bye.
Bacon, thank you so much for picking us up. As always, I love having you on the show. Darren,
I'm not
of
going to
course, you
lie.
know I
I'd
love
rather
you.
have Bacon in here as a co-host than you because you don't
Probably.
do drops.
I
In,
don't.
out, in, out 3 times.
And on that, I am out.
Bye-bye. See you later,
Bye.
man.
Bye-bye.
Later, guys.
Adios. Okay, there we go. Haunted Horse 1800 Whiskey sponsoring Ryan Leaving.
Don't play games with it.
Hey, 12, would you want to come in here? I sent you a link. Does anyone want to? I'll send a link to anybody. Why not? We'll make it open hole. The open hole. Glory hole. We'll change the name to the glory hole. Join the glory hole. You don't have that Jerry Jones one, do you?
I do not. I can
I'm
get it.
gonna
though.
get some glory hole. I might later, he says. All right. Bye, Rye. Go Kings. There you go.
What,
Margo,
he might get
Margo's
some
a
glory
Kings
hole
fan.
later? Is that what he said?
Glory. He's talking about one of his running backs when I love me some glory hole or some shit like that.
Right. Yeah.
Margo is now a Kings.
No, he was talking about glory. He was trying to say glory days. I was here when it was glory days. Like he was talking about with the.
You
with
think it was a
triplets.
misspeak?
Oh no, it was a total no. It was a total misspeak. Like
Oh, I thought
okay,
he.
he's got.
Oh,
No.
okay. Oh,
The
I
Jerry
thought-
Jones
okay.
thing.
Yeah,
No,
I
okay,
thought
so
he
the-
meant glory hole,
No,
not
no,
not in the
no.
not in the
No,
sex
no.
reference.
That is an old sick fuck. Okay, pardon me. I just I'll ding myself because but that is an old sick fuck mixing in a word like
Yeah.
glory hole
Yeah.
into an actual legit take, because what he was saying was, I want to get back to the glory days of the Dallas Cowboys,
it.
meaning when he was I assume, was he a part of the organization? Whatever. When you had Troy Aikman, the triplets.
Yeah.
Troy
Oh, yeah.
Aikman,
He
Michael
was already
Irvin,
the owner.
and
Because he got
Emmett
rid of
Wilson,
Land. He was the one that got rid of Landry.
Emmett Wilson, Emmett Smith.
Yeah.
And so he's saying, I want to get back to those glory days,
Got it.
meaning winning Super Bowls.
I
And
thought
but
he was
said glory
referencing
hole
a
days.
glory hole where you know how words change. Like in 1920, you say gay, it means you're happy. And then
Exactly.
speed up to the 60s and 70s, and now it means homosexual, right?
Yeah,
I
if
thought
something's
that
queer,
glory
it's
hole must have
odd.
meant something different back when he was a young lad in 1860.
Right.
Anyway,
But no, it was just him being an old
old
sick
man
fuck.
and using the wrong.
Yeah, and mixing
word.
in the.
Got it.
I mean,
Interesting.
people misspeak all the time. I mean,
do.
Look at all you have to do is go look on newscast bloopers and things like that, right? And somebody will say the word dick or whatever, and it happens all the time. That's a misspeak, but his has a little bit attached to it, though.
12 wants to know how late we're here. We usually get out at about the end of the hour, so 9 o'clock your time, but sometimes we go to 9:10. So somewhere around then, we're gonna get out. So yeah,
So here-
you should be
so
you should be good to go.
So here's the audio from that. If you want me to play that from the glory hole days.
Yeah, play it.
Okay, let me see if I can get this working here. Okay, this.
I'm
tab
going to
muted,
get this
so-
ready.
Of course, I go to do that, and then we both stop talking.
No, that's fine. I'm going to key up. Ryan said something about the intro, and then Darren. I think it was Darren wanted to. No, it was Burn Dog wanted to see it. It only takes one. One person wants to see it. I'm showing it.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, no,
If I can find it, that's what she said. Yeah, we're both. Yeah. This is good radio, right? We're both.
We're both searching for something.
You know what I found out? I went back to watch the old show. My Leo laugh, it was only laughing in here. It wasn't going out. But now it will go out to everybody else. There it goes.
But that's kind of the cool thing that we always do. We're always like checking out. Hey, this is, your mic's a little bit slow, or your
Yeah, it's going out. So for like 5 shows when I thought Leo was laughing, he wasn't because I had the wrong setting on it. Now it goes out. Now everyone's going to get sick of it. And now I can hear myself, and I hate that more than anything, especially when I have herpes. Jeez. And you were being so good at not dropping that one. Oh, my gosh. Dude, Bacon, your cat got out. What was I looking for? Oh, the Grant Napier thing. Yes. Okay, so here we go, Burn Dog. This is now, if I can find it, that's what she said.
All right, so here while you're doing that, so this clip's about 35 seconds. So here you go.
I think that's a part of leadership is to have some of the guys that have gone before that have been disappointed to share it with everybody involved. For me, it's a reminder. I too been here 23 years. And it is a reminder. I've been here when it was glory hole days, and I've been here when it wasn't. And so having said that, I want me some glory hole.
And he doesn't even know that he said that. Like, you hear the people in the background laughing, and he's just like,
But why would you say,
like
I want me some glory days? That doesn't.
Yeah, I want me some glory. Like, because he's talking like a.
Yeah, but if you say I want some glory hole, it sounds. It lines up better. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, but I think you're right. I think he freaking didn't get it, and then he's probably like wondering why is everyone laughing? I didn't say anything funny.
No, yeah, exactly. So, the odd thing is that like he's talking like a Texan, really. Like, I want me some, but. Wasn't he born in California though? Like, isn't he like a native? I think he's a native Californian, if I'm not mistaken.
Maybe he's got that disease that who's the coach of Notre Dame that went to LSU? And then he brought his family.
Family. That was just dumb.
That was really bad. Like, as soon as he got on the airplane, all of a sudden he had a Southern accent.
No, exactly. It's like Brian Kelly.
My family. That was really bad. All right, now, here we go.
Granted, you spend enough time in a place and you do pick up a little bit of the accent, but I mean,
what's up, pig?
What was he there 3 days?
Well, yeah, that's the thing, right?
You can't eat enough crawdads.
Yeah. Now, I was in Georgia for a year and I never picked up any of that accent, and it's thick. So. Right. Okay, here we go. Here's I haven't seen the chat. Where's the chat? Okay, yes, Jerry was born in California. There you go. Burn Dog with the Wikipedia page. Why is this all messed up? Oh, I know why it's messed up. All right. Here you go, Burn Dog, and whoever else wants to see it. I need to take off, guys. Have fun in the glory hole. See you later, Darren. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, here it is. This is the new intro for the Grant Napier and Rhino basketball show. So here it is. If I can find the playback.
3, 2, 1, go.
Sacramento missed you. Carter. Stolen by Williams. And look at this. Oh, you don't like that. You don't like NBA basketball.
Fox. Goodbye. Oh, if you don't like that, you don't like NBA basketball. The exclamation point from De'Aaron Fox. Oh, if you don't like that, you don't like NBA basketball.
Boy, that's an ESPN highlight right there. Whoa. Carlson comes in. How about this? Holy moly, Jim Bob Foley. That was a major league smush.
That's it.
Yeah, that was cool. That was well done.
Thank
Well
you.
done. You did a good job. And for somebody who just does not like NBA basketball,
Yeah.
that's enjoyable to watch. That was
Good.
cool.
Thank you.
And you know, think about what you will about certain people and all the rest of it. Everybody that works on that stuff does a lot of work and works hard at it. So props to you.
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah. These shows are labors of love, just like cutting that or whatever. It was my pleasure. I enjoy doing this stuff. So
Right.
yeah, so that was fun. Margo gave
And I'm
me
sure,
a
and obviously,
a
I'm
fire.
sure he and Ryan appreciate that.
Yeah. And you know what? I mean, the ego loves to see that up on the screen and people making comments about it. So, you know, it is what it is. A little bit of fun. You get to show off your artwork. The hardest part about that thing was trying to find the music that won't set off the
the copyright.
the copyright. So I went to it's called Streambeat, and they have all these songs that you can actually stream on Twitch and YouTube. Mainly the people that mainly use them are like streamers that are like, you know, talking or playing games, and they have it going in the background and it doesn't get you flagged. Thanks, Burn Dog. Appreciate it. Where did you come up with that? Yeah, here's I got to give 12 Wood a stroke. Not a stroke like I smelled burnt toast, but a stroke. He actually had Grant Napier on his show, The Woodscopes, and he cut an intro of a bunch of calls of Grant, you know, calling slam dunks and steals and whatever. And Grant asked for 3 of the clips that were used in his montage. Grant gave me specifically, I want this one, and this one. So 12 Wood kind of inspired Grant to pick those and then have me splice it into the thing. So
that was a good evening because you know, 12 Wood, to his credit, he asked some very candid questions, and there wasn't any, and we could say, because, you know, we're sort of behind the scenes and all the rest of it, there weren't any you know, demands or requests from on Grant's part to say, hey, I don't want to talk about this, I don't want to talk about that. He asked him the tough questions. He asked him about the deal with you know, the controversy and him getting fired and all the rest of it. He spoke to what he could. Now, granted, there's still some legal action going on.
Exactly, and he couldn't talk
so much of it.
Yes.
But he did, you know. So, and I thought that was well done.
You know
on all
what?
sides.
I found really
Except for the idiot that was
interesting.
dropping the drops the whole night. That guy, you get rid of him.
That's
you know.
funny.
That's get just you know.
Get out of here.
Yeah. Exactly.
Get out of here. Your Trump drops are my favorites. Like when someone's, you know, like when Jim in Indiana comes. Thanks, Jim. That's just they just
That's always
they're funny.
No, it's
Hi, Jim.
Oh, hi, Jim. That's right.
Yeah.
What I found out on that show was the Mad Dog using a bad word, a racial word, and his dad, and they were in high school, and that was a word that he heard in his household, and he used it. They were watching something on TV, and he used it, and Grant's dad said, "Hey, I forget Mad Dog's real name, and this has been talked about on the podcast, so it's not like, you know, it was breaking, but
right.
I had never heard the story, and his dad took him back in for 10 minutes and kind of explained, like, this is why you don't use it, and blah, 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 blah. And I guess on a podcast or whatever, Mad Dog said, you know, when your dad did that, he changed my life, because up until that point, I thought it was acceptable. I heard it in my own household, and I realized how horrible it was.
Yeah.
And that was a great story
Russo
because
is
I'd
his
never
name.
heard that before.
Yeah, Chris Russo.
Chris Russo. And so for Chris to say, you
And
know,
his dad's
30
name's
years
Anthony.
later on a podcast, your dad changed my life, the trajectory of my life. That's kind of stuff that when you know, on the Woodscopes or any other place, when you hear it for the first time, it's like, wow, I had no idea about that story. And that's probably a story that would have stayed buried, except Chris brought it up. and said,
and the thing is, like, in something like that, you don't have someone where they're digging their heels in and just wanting to make it appropriate. Look, we've come to the conclusion in this day and age that it's not appropriate,
ignorance,
right? So we move on from it, right?
Yeah.
And give them props for that. You know, you sort of recognize it and everything. And I kind of I don't know, I kind of hate that. I did the work. I mean, people throw that out there as an excuse and whatnot, as you know, their minds aren't changed, and they're still going to be the same people that they are, and they don't grow as people. Whereas Mad Dog was willing to, you know, come right out front in public and own it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, when he's the one that brought it up and no one would have ever heard the story had he not, because Grant wasn't going to bring it up. It just speaks to the fact that he had no idea. And someone said, hey, look at what you're doing. This is the repercussions of it. And then you like, you know what? I never thought about it because I just hear it and I repeat it.
Yeah. And this happens in daily life. Like in fact, my mother is pushing 80 years old now. She's in her late 70s, and she came from an era where there were certain words that were thrown out.
Yep.
And everybody's heard them before. Well, she was out somewhere with my niece, and my niece is a school teacher with young children. And my mom was innocently talking to somebody, I don't know, off to the side, and my niece heard her say that, and she got really upset, and so she talked to my wife about it, because my wife deals with this sort of thing and everything, right, with work and everything. And so she said, well, did you tell your grandmother that that's how you felt about it? Because that's something, and it's a teachable moment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, she's going to get mad at me and blah, 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 and all the rest of it. Well, you'd be surprised, right? So anyways, I know at our urging, she, you know, I said, hey, you told us about it. Do you want me to say something to her about it? You know, like this is not appropriate speak right now. And I'm not going to get into it because I don't want to repeat what she had said.
Sure.
But then credit to my niece, she said no, because then she's going to think even worse that, hey, we're talking behind her back and we're blah, 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 and all the rest of it.
Yeah,
she says,
right.
I will approach her about it, and I will see, you know, and so everybody kind of grew for that moment. And I still think my mom thinks that she didn't do anything wrong. So she kind of dug her heels in a little bit. And oddly enough, she brought it up to me in conversation outside of it. So I had to kind of play dumb.
Yes.
And you know, and then I immediately I just said, no, that's not really appropriate. I said, it may have been appropriate when you were younger, but in this day and age, it's not appropriate. And the fact that it was appropriate in your day and age is not an excuse for you to continue using those terms.
No.
So, yeah.
My grandmother used the word Oriental in front of me, and I said, Grandma, that's not an appropriate word these days. She goes, we use it all the time. What?
Yeah.
It's changed.
Yeah.
And now that is a bad word.
Yeah.
And
the big one, even with the sports teams, the big one with the sports teams and everything is the word Indian. And you can't even say like Native American or native to the, you know, now the correct term, and a lot of people are having trouble using it, is the correct term for the people that owned this land, sort of are indigenous. Call them indigenous people.
Yeah.
And they call them First Nations as well. So they call the tribes First Nations tribes, and then they name the tribes individually by their actual names, right? So there's a breakdown of it. So you have this broad spectrum of indigenous people, right? And then you break them down into, you know, and apparently they're happy with it, but there's also small groups of indigenous people that are like, I don't care really what you call it.
Well, right.
You know,
yeah,
just acknowledge the fact that, you know, this and this and this happened.
There are a lot of people that are just like, you know what, I don't care. It's not going to change anything about me or anything. I still use Native American. Is that what you're saying, that we've pushed a little more over? Because I still use Native American.
We have in our country. I can't speak for your country.
Okay, Canada.
I don't know.
Got it.
As far as I know, it's actually but see, here's the thing: is it an appropriate term politically correct, or is it appropriate for the people that you're talking about?
Yes.
That's my main concern.
Yes.
It's like the same thing with the names of these baseball and football teams. Okay, that's fine. But did anybody actually ask these people?
Yeah.
And the people, the justice warriors that are out there saying, okay, you're supposedly defending these people, but have you actually had a conversation with these people that you say it's affecting and offensive to? That's what I want to know. And what is their thought on it? And if they said, nah, use the name, I don't care, to a majority, then, but
that's it. The majority. I remember an interview, since we're dabbling here, an interview of Morgan Freeman on 60 Minutes. And I think it was Mike Wallace, but he's talking to Morgan Freeman. He goes, you hate Black History Month, February. You think Black History? He goes, I can't stand it. I wish they'd get rid of it.
That is a fantastic interview. And he's just
he goes, well, why? Why would you want to get where they're creating a whole month for people to learn? He goes, and then he looks at me. He goes, you're Jewish, correct? And he goes, yes. And he goes, do you want to have a Jewish History Month? And he goes, not really. And he goes,
yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. It's like you're treating them like lesser people.
Yeah.
That's his view of it.
He said all the months should be Black History Month.
Yeah. Why
do we only get this one? And then it's the shortest month. He didn't say that.
And then there's a different way to approach it. I mean, Morgan Freeman is Morgan Freeman. The man's a legend. Okay? He's very erudite. He's a smart man.
He is
well spoken and all the rest of it. Okay?
And he's got a killer voice, man.
Yeah. Who wants to narrate my life for me? Okay, right.
Yes.
And then you've got the other side, we're going back probably to the early 90s. Chris Rock used to do that Nat X a character.
Oh, I've heard.
Talks about and that, right. So he had that one, but he did just a Chris Rock thing on the Weekend Update, and he says it was during Black History Month, and he says Black History Month. He says they took the shortest month of the year,
where I heard
and
it
the coldest month of the year. That's funny, but he takes an approach to it. But it still makes you think.
Yes, right. Like what? Who? Where was? Where did we vote on this month being the one? Like, how did it come to be? Right.
Right. Yeah.
Margot in Buffalo says the natives here got to keep their school as the Warriors because they live on a res. Non-res had to change because it was offensive.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Yeah.
Well, it's funny. The nickname for the elementary school that I went to, we were called the Marauders, right? And the funny thing is that, I mean, ages 6 through 13 or 14. Do you know what the hell a marauder is? Well, marauders are basically like, rape, pillage, and destroy.
That's what I was thinking.
When you look back on it, right? So they ended up changing it to like Mustangs or something to match the, because it had to be an M because it was the school name started with
the
an M.
Marauders.
But, a marauder, yeah.
I would have never thought of that as a school mascot because I think of marauders as bandits. Like,
Well, yeah, but it is sort of negative,
Yeah.
But
it sounds scary if you're a football team. Oh, the Marauders are coming. Oh, shoot.
Yeah, like they want to. We're going to be tough, and we're going to be,
exactly.
and all the rest of it, right?
Exactly. No, I get it. Why it would be a mascot.
Like CFL football, they had for the longest time. You had the Edmonton Eskimos. Like that, like Warren Moon played for the Edmonton Eskimos. He won multiple championships. The Edmonton Eskimos.
Yeah.
Well, Eskimo is no longer an appropriate term. So
see, I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's Inuit. 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 Inuit people are the people that live up in the Arctic. Okay.
So Eskimos,
and so no longer Eskimo. So now it's the Edmonton Elks.
Got it.
That's what they're called.
Got it.
Yeah.
We had two. It's in basic training. We had two Inuits, and I remember everything was fine. And then in the summer, they couldn't handle the heat very well, the humidity and the heat. And one guy passed out. We were staying at attention, and it was the humidity in Georgia, just went over like boom.
Yeah.
and it was a problem with the adapting, climatizing. So
No,
Eskimos,
no,
Margot is
Margot's questioning there, but the thing is that like you also have to realize that my country is very, very liberal leaning.
Yes.
Yes. And the difference between Canada and the United States, there's always a big thing about culture and all the rest of it. And the best comparison is that the United States is more of a melting pot. And this is what we were taught in history class. The United States is more of a melting pot where people tend to keep some of their, their heritage but you're more of, you assimilate, you're Americans.
Yep.
Whereas in Canada, they call us more of a mosaic, where it's like, we're still a group of people, we're still Canadians, but we have individual characteristics that are celebrated. So it's not that doesn't happen in the United States, but to a greater extent, it happens in Canada, and we are more of a liberal leaning country. And
I mean,
the way it is.
The U.S. has gone through periods where it's a little more liberal and a little more conservative, and right now I'd say we're right down the middle. So,
and we are leaning more heavily towards the conservative side, and even like people that were sort of depended upon for that liberal vote. We're talking students and young couples that are trying to get things going. They're not happy with our current liberal government because they can't afford houses. They can't, things are so expensive, inflation, all the rest of it. And the conservative leader, his name's Pierre Poilievre, and you'll see him on TikTok all over the place. And he's well spoken. He's pretty slick. There's got to be some skeletons in the closet somewhere, but he is just riding that out. He is just annihilating Justin Trudeau everywhere and anywhere he can, and basically saying, and he's riding on a platform of common sense. You guys printed all this money and created all this inflation, and people can't afford, and you're giving them a lump sum payment of $160 to help with their grocery bill. What? It's like, oh, we gave people aid for this and this and this, and it's just like, what? So yeah, it's going to be an interesting election.
I'm giving us the no politics zone, but this is usually reserved for people that get heated. Like the chat I remember in the DJ show where we had two guys that wanted to go to fists because one said this guy and one said I hate that guy, and then they went off on each other. I almost had to boot people for the first time.
Yeah, we try to keep it light. I mean,
this is I believe they changed the name of the Eskimo pie. Margot was saying Sonoma. I think they changed that. I thought I read that somewhere. You can't get an Eskimo pie anymore. They changed the name.
I think they did.
I think they did too. I think now that she asked that, I said, I think I read that somewhere. They changed it.
Can you still buy an Eskimo pie?
The
company
crack staff
as its team rethought the branding for the century-old chocolate. 3 months after ceasing production, Edie's has changed the name of its Eskimo pie ice cream bars to Edie's Pie.
Edie's Pie. There you go. It has been changed, but it still tastes the same. I think what happened with Eskimo is I think they had a lot of stereotypes, right? It just show up in Looney Tunes and whatever, where, they got the igloo and, all these things. And I think once you tie a bunch of stereotypes to a word, you almost have to change the word.
And it's very, very similar to that propaganda that was thrown out in the Second World War. With all those overproduced, over dramatized Japanese cartoons, right? And then you got all the stereotypes that ran through.
Yes,
all the way up until like within up to like 20 years ago.
So psychologically, I watch a lot of documentaries, especially on World War II. And psychologically, what you do is you want to dehumanize the enemy because it makes them easier to kill. If they're a bunch of savages, and then it's easier to pull the trigger, right? Than if you're like, oh, this guy's probably got a family. He's got his parents and he's got his wife, probably has some kids, loves them, so you dehumanize people, and then it makes it more likely that you can be bloodthirsty and just end them. So it's a political thing. political propaganda. And then, unfortunately, when the war ends, then you say, okay, all that stuff that we said, forget it. No, it is ingrained in people. So.
And especially if you're a child and you're of that learning age and you're growing and you see this stuff, I mean, it's basically ingrained in your mode of thinking. Like now you have to unlearn those things.
Yep.
Right?
But it's called war of attrition. It's
I mean, things grow, things change, and we say, we made a mistake here, and this is so we made it better. You and I have these conversations about science and things like that, right? Where it's just like things change, and we could acknowledge the fact that things change, and we can change things for the better. So,
hey, what's up, Tiffany?
Yeah.
Tiffany says, "What's cracking, friends? Not much. You know what? We're gonna do weird news. We got, we get sidetracked. There's no script on this show. I do want to get to a story because I've teased this story now for 3 episodes. Woman slammed. This comes from the Mirror, which is Great Britain. I don't know if it's great anymore. I think it's London. No, not London. What is it? England. Sorry. Because I think the Great Britain is falling apart, right? Scotland and Ireland are kind of starting to do their own thing. So anyway, this comes from England, the Mirror. Woman slammed for refusing to get out of car for date at Cheesecake Factory. So my theory is the Cheesecake Factory offends her. It's not fancy enough. I don't know what the story is. You want to take a guess on what you think it might be? I don't know. I haven't read it yet.
Right. No.
She's just, I think she's offended that someone's taking her to cheese. I've never been to Cheesecake Factory. This came up in a conversation with some friends of mine. It might have been the Marco Polo group. I don't know, but I didn't even know we had one until that came up. So I Googled it, and sure enough, I got one about 10 miles from me. Never eaten at one. I assumed it was a dessert place, but it's like everyone's like, no, they have dinner and
it's an experience. It's like 2 things in one.
Well, now I gotta go, but I'm on a diet.
You've got the cheesecake is good. I mean, but anybody can make cheesecake. I mean, come on, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, you can make cheesecake in an Instant Pot. We've done it, and then you throw a topping on there. I like blueberries. Some people like strawberries. Some people like chocolate. Whatever. It's easy enough. So that's not. The thing is that the menu's like 40 pages long. They have everything under the sun. You just got to go look online.
40-page menu.
No, I'm joking, but
it's huge.
There are multiple items.
Oh shit!
It is brutal.
It's like, okay. Tiffany, hey, horse, I finally watched your video about that vintage McDonald's. That is on my YouTube page. Right. It currently has 104,000 views.
Nice.
That is my most viewed. It's a 1964 McDonald's that they tore down. It is no longer there. Disappeared 3 weeks after I filmed it. So, woman slam. TikToker Monique Santos posted the clip, but said she wasn't the unnamed woman in the car who claims that going to a chain restaurant is embarrassing, with other social media users blasting the woman for her outrageous attitude. A very difficult date has been panned by social media users after a video clip shows her turning up her nose at going to the Cheesecake Factory for their first meal together. The unnamed woman complained to her date that the chain restaurant was embarrassing, quotes, before they had a heated argument about the scenario, with other social media users blasting her for her attitude while letting rip in the comments as they told her hapless date that he had dodged a bullet. So it was. First date, he drives her up. Hey, we're going to dinner, pulls into the Cheesecake Factory, and she's like, I ain't getting out of the car. What do you mean? Why? We're going to go have dinner. That is embarrassing. I won't eat there. That's the first date. Yeah. I think he dodged a bullet as well. I mean,
might as well learn this now.
Yeah. Right? McDonald's, I could see someone going, really? First date?
Yeah.
McDonald's?
Is it a chain? Yes, it is a chain restaurant. But guess what? Ruth's Chris is a chain restaurant.
Yeah.
Morton's is a chain restaurant.
Yes.
The freaking Melting Pot is a chain restaurant, and don't get me started.
I've never
on the
been
Melting
there,
Pot.
but I hear it's
I'll go on a rant.
expensive.
I will go. Let's revisit that in a little bit because I have a
Okay.
thing about the Melting Pot. But
everyone's got a Melting Pot story except me.
Good food. is good food. I mean, there's always the jokes about like even Margot said, I thought it was scripted. A lot of different types and mediocre food. No, I mean, when you order the butter chicken, it is.
Wait, are we talking cheesecake or melting pot?
No, we're talking about Cheesecake Factory.
Okay, got it.
We're gonna revisit the melting
Yeah,
pot.
all right, I got the note right.
Yeah, but like the orange chicken at Cheesecake Factory, it'll rival any top of the line Chinese
orange
food
chicken.
place. Orange
like
chicken
Chinese,
is
a
so
typical
good.
Chinese restaurant dish.
It is
They-
really good.
Really?
They do it right, and they mix, but they'll mix it up a little bit. Like they'll serve it instead of sticky rice, they'll serve it with like basmati rice.
Huh.
You know,
So on
it's-
next week's weigh-in, when I'm 3 pounds over, it's because Bacon started talking about all this good food, and I went to the Cheesecake Factory and gained 3 pounds.
Yeah, there's one called the like chicken parm. There's one called chicken parm pizza style. It is a chicken parm. It's the size of a large plate, very thin, and it's a chicken parmesan, right? It's all flattened out and everything and breaded, and then they serve it with angel hair pasta on the top.
Oh, frick,
unbelievable!
That sounds good, dude.
So good.
I'm so
good.
hungry, man.
So good, and the cheesecake is good. Don't get me wrong; it is really good. But it is overpriced, and that place is a little bit expensive. So
interesting,
yeah. But it's not like Applebee's or anything like that.
So and this is not hard to do. This is not a humble brag. Even my wife knows this story. But when I was dating a lot, because when you have dating websites, it's easy to meet people. So when I was going out with like a different woman, like Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday afternoon, I realized real quick that when I was going to nice places, I'm like, I can't afford to keep this up. I mean, it was getting really expensive. So my go-to restaurant became Chevy's. I could get in and out of Chevy's. We could each have a drink, an entree, and I could get out of there for $22, and that's including the tip. So everyone went to Chevy's. Now, my wife, she lucked out. She got to go to a German restaurant. We went there for happy hour. It's called Gustav's. It's no longer around here, but she didn't get the Chevy's treatment. She got the next stage up. So anyway, But I mean, when you're dating, it's expensive. So if someone wants to go on a first date to I don't even know what the pricing is on Cheesecake Factory.
Well, you're looking at like your entrees are running well over 20, close to $30.
Then she's an idiot.
Yeah.
Because that's like I said, it's not McDonald's,
food.
it's not Subway.
I get the feeling that she's comparing it to like, and hey, nothing wrong with these places. If you go to them, they have specials, they have happy hours, they have dinner specials, all the rest of it. But it's not Applebee's, it's not TGI Fridays. It is a clear and definite step up from those places.
That's funny.
When you have a restaurant that has anywhere from like a half hour to an hour and a half wait to get in for a table, and they don't take reservations. They don't take reservations for a reason,
Right.
And there's places that do that, and there's a method to the madness, and we won't get into it. But there's a method to the madness when places don't take reservations, right? It's part of the shtick of the places, right?
Yeah.
It's like, and it's no different than if you go to like a chili cook-off or a rib fest where you have all these different places competing for ribs and everything. They'll hold up the line. They'll purposely have slow service so that their line builds up and everybody goes, oh, well, the lineup.
They must be good.
That place, it must be good.
Right.
So there's a method to the madness.
When that guy asked her out on the date and he was going to take her to Cheesecake Factory, he said,
"Hey, baby, you looking for a party?"
Exactly.
Yeah. So she thought it was going to be a party and not the cheesecake. So Tiffany says it's kind of expensive, but nothing like Five Guys. Now, Tiffany, you're stealing Geoff's brand. he goes with that. I think he started the whole Five Guys brand. Right. Hawk used to text us a subject to hit Rome with. Yeah. So Hawk was in on that. Like the Five Guys was all percolated before the show. I don't know if anyone knows that.
It was a little bit manufactured.
Yeah, there was like a group of 6 or 7 of us, and Geoff was one, and someone in SoCal was one. Oh God, if you said his name, I'd know it. But Anyway, and yeah, Hawk would kind of give us marching orders, and then Jim would act outraged when we kept. Why are all these five guys? What do you guys get together every morning?
Yeah,
Yes, we do with
exactly.
your EP.
Yeah, with your EP, yeah. But I mean, you know, $15 for a burger and fries is a little ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. Yes.
Right. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a damn good burger and fries, and they would give you like that. They would give you like a paper bag full. You order the small
and it's all
fries, and they give you a
greasy.
and it's just like you can't even finish the fries.
But I
or
like
something.
the fries. They put them in peanut oil, and I get people have a lot of peanut allergies, but right on the front door we have peanuts.
Right. Yeah.
But
And then
I
they
like
use
the fries
that
and the
Cajun
peanut
seasoning's
oil.
good too.
It's the Cajun. Oh yeah. Once again, I'm on a diet, and I'm like, frick, anything sounds good. Orange chicken and Panda Express is tits. It says 12wood. Atlanta melting pot was fire, says Margot. Burn Dog says that McDonald's video is his. Oh, my Mickey D's video is the most watched one, but we're efforting his Rit versus Adam Hawk video, catching up to it. Which one's that? I don't know who sang that song. What was the clone that sang Rit v Adam Hawk? I can't remember his name.
I can look it up, but
Yeah.
just real quick, since she brought it up.
Hello.
The melting pot, okay? It is an extremely expensive meal. Okay,
I've heard
get
this.
I get that it's supposed to be. So for people who don't know, it's fondue.
Yes.
And I like to call it fondant because it is just so, you know.
I thought you were going to say fondue because it costs so
Yeah,
much
no.
dough.
No, fondue.
Fondant. Okay,
It's just,
I'm going to not interrupt you. Get into your melting pot story.
Okay, so basically, you can order a vegetarian, you can order meat, you can order seafood, you can order a combination of them. And if anybody has ever done fondue, you either cook the stuff in oil or some kind of a flavored broth, and then you have dessert. So it's like fruit and different types of cake or whatever, and in like chocolate sauce. Why do I have to spend like an outrageous amount of money to go there and cook my own fucking food? It's so ridiculous. It is ridiculous. And like, look, I get that it's a social thing and all the rest of it. And if it's a couple, it's like, you know, it's supposed to be a romantic thing and you take your time and you have a good time. And look, I get that. My wife, like for her birthday, would always want to go to this fucking melting pot place, right? No, it's just, I just, yeah. If I'm going to cook my own, and the other thing is that it's not really that good. I mean, you go to teppanyaki, you go to like Benihana or whatever.
I've been to Benihana, yeah.
It's not that tasty.
It's the experience they throw where they're flicking the shrimps all over the place.
Yeah, they throw like a garlic salt concoction on it.
Yeah.
It's not real tasty food. You know, so it ranks right.
Yeah.
It ranks. It's on the same level as like teppanyaki. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, it's an experience and all the rest of it. But you know what? No. It's not for me. Not for that amount of money. If I'm going to spend that amount of money, I'm going to go get a good steak.
Really? See, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think I have to go to the melting pot once in my life.
No, you do.
Just
You have
so I
to
can say I
experience it at
went to
least
the melting
once.
pot.
And you know what? That is my opinion.
Yeah.
And
well,
people are gonna
everyone's got
say,
a
you're
melting
full of
pot
shit.
story.
You're full of shit. It's a great experience. The food tastes good. Hey, if that's your experience with it, have at it.
Yeah.
I don't need to. I can cook. I know how to cook.
I'll
and
go
I can
take
cook
a
a
big
lot better
chunk
meal
out of
for a
my
fraction of the cost.
401k and go to the melting pot.
Yeah. So you have
Get
time
a home
between
equity line
now
of credit.
and your next big cruise and you save a little. Can you take a little bit of a chunk out of that? So if you're saving a certain amount of money, then you could save yourself actually you could probably save some money even with the diet because you're not going to be buying any junk food. You're also going to, so you could save on the junk food and put that towards the melting pot. You could easily, you know, probably I would say within, I don't know, 3 months, maybe you can actually save up enough money.
3 months, geez.
from the junk food. No, I'm just saying, junk food's cheap.
Well,
junk food's cheap.
You know what? I'm eating really clean. I'll say this right now. 3 days on my diet because I'm doing Weight Watchers. So you've got to eat clean. Otherwise, it's a lot of points. You know, these things that are bad for you, a lot of points. You can't live that way.
No, exactly.
I
And
got
here
so
she goes.
much more energy eating
She's
cleaner.
even said it.
Hello.
The experience does make food better. Okay. That's the ruse.
Look at who's
That is
here.
the gimmick. Okay. It's like, yeah, does it if you actually were just taking the food itself, it's not
12
that
would.
good without the experience. So
Guess who's coming in? Maybe. All I see is a black screen.
12 would.
Oh, look at who it is. Wearing his
There he is.
Nebraska hat.
Hi.
What's up?
Hi.
How's it going? Hi.
Hi. I like how you come in at the end so you know you don't have to stay very long.
Well, that's the goal right there. I only came in because you asked nicely. And what
Yeah.
kind of a dick?
baby, you looking
What
for
kind
a
of a
party?
dick would say they're gonna come in and not come in? I mean, what kind of asshole?
It sounds like there's a story behind that.
No,
we
no,
won't
we're gonna
go
leave that
into it.
alone.
It sounded like there was something behind it. Hey,
No,
nice t-shirt.
Oh, hey, thanks for joining us. The show's
That's
done.
my underwear shirt. I'm at home for the night. Yeah, let's go. All right, see you later.
Play the music. Hey,
There's so much to add to what you guys were talking about.
have you been to the melting pot? That's my first question.
I've never been to the Pelting Mott. Not
I haven't either.
Dude, here's the thing. My family, my wife and her family, we haven't done a lot. I think we did a couple times where we used to do a fondue for Christmas dinner or whatever.
Yeah.
And we all bring our fondue sets and stuff. It was good.
Yeah.
We had desserts. We had fried chickens. We had cheese. We had veggies. We had rice. Everything. We had 10
How many
different
people were
fondues.
there? How many people were there? Wood?
12.
There were 12 people there.
12. No.
Okay, so you probably fed 12 people for the same amount of money you would have spent for two at the melting
Two at
pot.
the
Had a better time.
I saw where you were
and
going.
the food was probably better.
Yeah, affirmative. Are we done talking about like what things we can't say, like about races and stuff?
I knew
'Cause
your
I
ears were gonna perk up on that.
I got nicknames for all of them, dude.
Hey, Tiffany,
I have
Ryan is
nicknames.
doing the pregame. He's going to do the halftime show. So when they go halftime, which should be in about
what's
another
your
10 to
problem?
15 minutes, or they could be in halftime now. It's been an hour. And then they're doing a postgame. So, yes, Ryan, first Kings game of the season, they are doing pre, post, and halftime. Yes, the
Listen,
wokeness.
I got
Hey,
some bad news.
You can't call them corn huskers anymore. That's offensive. They are
It is
corn
offensive.
peelers.
They're
You're offending huskers.
they're veggie
dogs, husky dogs.
affiliation aficionados. I don't know. Listen, that's right. Our friend Brian Weber. Okay, I got bad news. He told me tonight that he can no longer do a wood scopes.
Are you
And
shitting
I'll-
me, or is this true?
This is true. At least he
Really?
told me. Okay, he didn't say, "Hey, I could go on and then not show up." Okay, that would be
Yeah,
rude.
right?
I don't know who would
no
do
one
that.
does that, dude.
No. Okay. So he, I said, "Hey, dude, we're looking to bring back some wood scopes. Do you want to be a guest?" And he's like, truthfully, now that he is hosting for the Jim Rome show and for the Rich Eisen show, he's got an agent.
Wow.
And his agent is very careful
called me a bitch.
not to ever outshine the people he's working for.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, dude, you're not going to outshine
That's not
anyone being on a
true.
wood scope.
That's interesting.
So,
Wow.
Dude, at least I respect that answer. You know, he wasn't like, "Yeah, I'll go. Come on,
You know
come on
what?
one night."
He didn't give you a bunch of bullshit like, well, I'm busy. Let me think about it. Yeah. No, I respect
No,
it.
I freaking love Brian Weber. He's
Well,
one
he's
of my
done your
favorites of
show
all
how
time.
many times? 2?
I can't tell you how many times. 3, 4 times.
Why?
Maybe.
Because your agent won't let you?
My agent told me not to talk about it anymore because now there's a conflict of interest.
1,
He's
2,
no longer CBS.
3.
He's part of the XM satellite.
To get Bacon to co-host tonight, I had to beg his agent to let him join.
Oh, dude,
Get your
there's
frickin' finger out of my
waivers
asshole,
and
buddy.
contracts and
bullshit.
And do not. What do you call that?
Oh, shit. You know what?
DN whatever R's
His
or whatever.
agent said he'll come on, but you're not allowed to use this drop.
What's up, pig?
And I just used it for an example. I'm not dropping it. But I have
up, pig?
herpes. He goes, I can't use it. Oh, yeah, the
What's up,
herpes
pig?
blast.
I actually have it in my contract that I have to use that.
What's up, pig?
At least 5 times when I
No, I have
the
herpes,
herpes
or the
one?
pig.
No,
What's up, pig?
I have herpes.
I got 3 more to go.
Wait, you got herpes or pigs?
And I'm an idiot. And
Oh,
I'm
shit.
an idiot. Who would say that? Why would anyone be stupid enough to give him a sound
just a
drop,
girl.
making them look dumb? I don't know.
I'm just a girl.
Idiot.
Nice stuck nut shirt there. Where did you get that?
Oh, this is classic. This is a classic.
I like it.
Stucknut.
Dude, Stucknut had some
At
tweets
least
the other
they
day that
print
had me
his
laughing
shirts
hard.
good.
I don't listen to the Rome show as often as I'd like to because I'm working my ass off lately.
Yeah.
But Stucknut had some tweets the other day, 2 in a row, like back to back, and I was like, these are some of the better tweets
Yeah, he's on fire.
I have ever seen. And like, I don't remember, one of them was like, let's see. I'm
His
gonna find it.
I
tweets
love
are
Steve. I
better.
love talking to Steve. I always have.
His tweets are better than the jokes he tries to drop on the show. It's
Right,
like
Our favorite nut is
he's a
at
little
Stucknut.
awkward. His one-liners are
Awkward.
Rockwood.
What about the Sklar brothers? Margot wants you to get the Sklars on the wood scopes.
Dude, I would love
Mixed.
that. I like the Sklar brothers, and I know Bacon doesn't. He's not a big fan. Is that right? Am I right on that? No, you are a fan. You just
No,
don't
I
like.
was
I
the
like the
one that was
Sklar.
like, I like
don't
them
like the
better
fact
in
that
the
he
beginning
blocks
until they
people?
started blocking clones.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Some clones are idiots, though. You know
Well,
how many
that-
clones?
A lot of them do deserve to be blocked. So there's
Exactly. Like how many of them, or they just don't know their sense of humor. Like Jesse in El Paso, we'll do like a Photoshop of something dumb for all of us, and all of us will laugh. But if you didn't know who he was, you'd be like, "What is this asshole doing?"
that. Yeah, right.
You know? Freaking
Yeah.
love Jesse
I think
in El
I think
Paso,
I've
though.
actually got them saying my name from a tweet. So
What's up, pig?
yeah.
There's
I
that.
gotta
Heads from
find-
bacon is in.
Oh no, that's never mind.
12 wood.
12 wood.
12 word.
All right, so we got a show tomorrow night, 1 hour earlier, 5 p.m. Pacific time.
Are we
would
ending?
be
Is that what we're doing? I'm in here, and you want to end?
8?
Is
Yeah. 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 I mean, what do you want me to do? Go
that
another
is
hour?
not. That's
I'm
not.
tired.
That's not horses
I had
music,
to wake
dude.
up an hour and a half
What?
early
Nut?
this morning, so I want to end the show so I can go to sleep.
I
Some
get
jackass
early
made me
this
wake up an
morning.
hour and a half early so I could get off of work. I'm not going to out the guy.
What an idiot.
Some dick face.
You know what? This is me. Sleep.
I don't know.
Sleep.
What?
Anyway, so tomorrow 5.
What?
You know what? The football bet. Bittersweet Marie won $12.50 last week.
What?
So you show up on Thursday, you say something in the chat. I don't care
I
if
was
it's
here.
Haunted
I
Horse
didn't win
is the
shit.
biggest idiot I've ever seen. It makes you eligible for half tomorrow. You know what the bet is tomorrow? $61. If we
What are we
win.
betting on?
3 people winning touchdowns, and I'm not going to
Can you
announce who they are until tomorrow.
I have herpes.
Can you see my nipples to the shirt? That's what I want to know.
I cannot. Well, I can see
I-
one. Yeah. I can see the
that's
left,
nice. I'm
the right
sorry.
one.
Is it? No one's watching anyhow, right? This is between.
No, there's no one in the audience. They're all bots. I think Jesse photoshopped Silk with the mask into absolutely everywhere. Silk in the mask with the mask. The mask, like the movie, the green guy.
Come on.
It's 10:01, says Margot. Well, that she posted that 8 minutes ago, so it was.
I have
10:01.
herpes.
Okay, there you go. There's
At
the
least she
5.
didn't say 9/11 or 911.
You can't say 9/11 because people will start
Feel good
calling the
about
cops.
yourself, Ryan.
Ryan's gone, Jim.
Stop it.
My God, are you still talking?
Hey, you
All right,
know
then.
what?
They sh-
Ryan's co-host thinks this about the Woodscopes.
If you don't like that, then you don't like the wood scopes. Oh,
His co-host.
boy.
Stop it.
Ryan's little sidekick. Is that what it is?
It's Ryan's sidekick. Yeah.
Yeah. Ryan's
sidekick. You know, Ryan's
the Ryan,
star of that show.
Ryan and Sacktown show.
It's the
featuring
Ryan and Sacktown show with sidekick Grant Napier.
Grant Napier. Oh, let's just mispronounce it too, since we're disrespecting him. Grant Napier.
I spelled his name wrong when I sent him that file for the opener. I spelled it IER, and I caught it, but after I had sent it. So I said, my apologies. I spelled
No, it wasn't.
I'm
Dude,
such an idiot.
I remember the first time I had Damon Amendolara on the wood scopes.
Yeah.
And I kept on saying Damon Amendolara.
What an idiot.
Damon Amendolara. It's
At least you didn't call him Danny Amendola. Like I did.
In the name of all
what's
that
DA
is good
stand
and
for?
decent, no more Bernie.
By the way, 12wood, if you ever ask for Eskimo pie, I'm going to tell you this.
You racist piece of shit.
Can't say
I
Eskimo
did
anymore.
say that we were all in the Eskimo Brothers database, and you guys didn't read that shit. That was funny. In the Eskimo
Was it in the chat?
the EBDB. If you ever watch The League, come on, that's a good show right there.
The narc bra
It's about
photo.
It's a show about these different.
Oh, the mask, the surgical mask. Sorry, I cut you
What?
off. Sorry, I'm talking to the chat.
Dude, I'm talking to you.
I know. I'm sorry. Go.
All right, and so it's a TV show about these guys who all different personalities in a football league, fantasy football league. Hilarious, dude.
Is it?
I don't know if it's
fiction
HBO
is it
or what,
real?
but I think you can watch it on Netflix now.
Is it fiction?
Oh, dude, it's it's fiction.
Is that like
It's-
reality TV?
It's kind of like I would put it in the same ball field as Sunny in Philadelphia, but like not as funny.
I don't have Netflix. I haven't had Netflix
what
in
kind of
4
human?
years.
What is wrong? Did you?
I used to have Netflix when they sent you the discs.
Did you get who's? What did you do with Horse? Who are you?
I can't afford it, dude. It's expensive.
You're not
I'm trying to
eating
pay
food
for that
anymore. You
cruise.
can
By
afford
the
it.
way, I am going on. I picked my next cruise, 2026. I
Dude,
told
you
everybody.
stopped doing your DJ show. You can afford it now.
That did save me $15 for the Mixcloud account. Yes.
And what is Netflix? I don't even know. It's so
It's
cheap. I don't
20
even know when
went,
it comes
went
out.
up to 22.
What?
It's going up to 20. Well,
For
that's for
their
the high
filth?
def.
Like, hey, we want you to watch
Struggling.
our programs and our programs
Dude,
only.
I'm not. I haven't done Jim in Indiana Cam yet. I'm not. Where's the Jim in Indiana? Where? Oh, there it is.
Hi, Jim.
Jim in Indiana. What's up? I got the HD TV. I'm not
I
gonna
can't see
watch the 1080p. Yeah, well, you're not watching the. You're not
I'm only
watching the
watching
broadcast.
Zoom. What are people saying?
Get me the HD package is $22 and Netflix is too expensive.
Look how loud I have to yell.
Hey, Donald Trump, say my name. Tell me hello.
Hi, Jim.
Hey, Jim. Freaking, I was with you on that. I love the Donald Trump drops, dude.
They're awesome.
Get out of here.
I feel like when was it Austin Huff? No, it was when Jay Stu was on.
Yeah.
Like we were asking Bacon to drop him. I don't remember.
Go home to
did
mommy.
Did Jay Stu ask or you?
Don't play
No, I
games
did.
with it.
Okay. He doesn't.
Get
he
out of its
doesn't
way.
put.
Who should we
drops
have on,
a
dude?
guest.
It's a big one.
We haven't had a Woodscopes in forever. We gotta
I
get a
know.
good guest.
Let's have a wood scopes.
Looks like
Who-
a nice little guy.
Hey,
Should we
You know
just have
what?
like open
See if
phones? Let's do
Damon
open phones.
See if Damon Amendolara will come on.
Oh, we have a protester.
He's not CBS anymore. Is that gonna be a conflict of interest?
Since Brian Weber's agent says he
Get
can.
him out of here.
I freaking love Brian. Too bad he can't come on anymore. But he said Geoff and Lincoln asked him to be on his podcast, and he said no to him too.
Geoff has a podcast.
Can I possibly speak to someone who didn't come
Yeah,
to
it's
this
like
country on a floating
Lincoln
tour?
mediocre fans of the
Racist piece of
Huskers or
shit.
something.
It's a Husker.
Is Bacon
Oh,
even
man.
listening? He's just hitting buttons over there.
It's awesome. Now he's eating.
Steve, go kick his ass.
Don't eat while you're talking into your microphone. That's
Your
what
money's
I'm
on the dresser, baby. I'm done with you.
Oh shit!
All right. Anyway,
Careful, man.
doing good. The chat's talking amongst themselves. Hi, chat.
We had-
okay.
We had
so,
Adam Hawk. We had Jay Stu. We had who else? We did the Smack Off guys.
The
Who
Smack
else?
Off show was funny. That wasn't the one where we had Gino, was it? That was a different one, right? That was
No,
a
we had
pre-Smack
two of
Off
them.
show.
We had two or maybe
the,
three.
The
of them.
Legends one where when Manny was falling asleep.
That's
Manny's
what-
pissed
no,
at me.
What's the one where Gino?
You guys see that shit?
Where
Manny's on Twitter like yelling at me because of this. Like 3 months later, I'm like, dude, what pissed you off? Like
fell
4 months
asleep.
later, I'm like,
Because
what are
you
you
didn't
rating?
ask him enough, I guess. When you
I don't know
finally
what's
get
going
returned
on.
to talk, though, he talked. It was like 10-minute story.
I don't know what he was even talking about.
I like how he went to the pro shop and told that guy that his brother is sad to his brother so he could get the discount in the pro shop. Oh, your brother meant a lot to me. Did you go to the funeral? No, I didn't go to the funeral. But man, there's some nice stuff in here. Hey, I'll give you a 25% discount.
Press ones if you agree with me. Manny is the type of guy who introduced himself and says, "Have you ever listened to the Jim Rome Show?" Right after that.
Yeah,
I'm a caller. In fact, I talked Spanish to Jim, and he talked Spanish back to me. That's me. It's me, Manny. Yeah.
I'm Manny Oxnard.
Yeah.
95 Smack Off. I was in the Smack Off.
I have a
95.
soft spot for Manny because I was born in Oxnard, so we have something in common. I was born there. I was born in the Nard.
Have you tried one of those blue pills? I don't know if you've tried maybe the purple pill.
Morons.
Which one?
Excellent. Hey, baby, you looking
She
for
liked
a party?
it firm.
Manny will
and
not
hard.
complain about your soft spot anymore.
Oh my gosh! All right, are we done, or do you want to keep going?
Pepperoni nipples.
We can just call this the Wood Scopes, and I'll drop out, and you can interview Headstrom Bacon.
Bacon, tell me about this Stucknut show. How long have you done?
Get that Bacon, and I'll never get that.
Let's
I remember
promote it.
Bacon being a guest on the Wood Scopes. Do you remember that, Bacon?
Yeah, I couldn't hear a fucking thing. It was just like
no one
echoing.
can. I was using my like Echo or my
hated that.
Echo. Turn on the
you'd
lights.
ask a question, and
I
I'd go like,
hated that.
No, it was like the Zoom calls that Jim does now, where it's like he asks a question, and then it's like
a 10-second delay,
and then the guy answers.
Yeah.
No, the best thing that worked for the show was a speakerphone right next to my phone.
Sucked, dude.
Yeah.
And it was like
Call
everyone
me
was
a
complaining
bitch.
about it. Dude, when they invented Periscope invented the co-host option, it's the best thing for the show. Because we'd have people call, forget the phone, man. We're doing this. And now that Zoom's out there, like,
Yeah,
I used to have
Periscope changed the
everyone.
game. That was
I had everyone's phone number from the jungle, like everyone's. And now it's like I don't have anyone's.
Did you
anymore, so-
have Najee Davenport's phone number?
I do now.
Yeah, I know, right? That was
Let's
so
call him.
funny. That night we called him 3 times. Hello. You would think after the first time he'd stop answering, but he kept.
The best was his laugh.
When I was on the show, all I was doing was I was just like channeling Bill O'Reilly. You know, it was like
Fucking thing sucks.
Oh, wait. Breaking news. C295 YouTube recommended this shit, bro. I'm a signed hater at birth. So we got a new viewer that YouTube recommended.
Aw,
Look
welcome,
at this.
hater.
You got more
What's his name?
people on the stream than people watching it, bro. That is correct. Because the show sucks. And that's the beauty of it.
How's he not realizing this? How did you find this in the first place?
It took
we hide behind trees, bruh.
Why did you go tell your mom to shut up? It's shit. You're the longest new person in the last year. You've made it through about 7 minutes.
Dude, remember the dude on the
Don,
train
did you take a
wreck?
dump in your bed last night?
the dude on the train wreck that kept on coming in with the videos.
Oh shit! The old man, and he's falling. Oh my gosh! And he's propping him up, and he's crapping
drinking
his pants.
He's having a heart
Hey,
attack.
because you think you're fat.
Yeah, because I was an idiot, and I put the Zoom
Don't be
link
jealous
out.
that
on-
I've been chatting online with babes all day.
All right. Well,
Shut up,
listen to the
dummy.
Show. No one's watching. So some guy.
And
who's-
I'm an idiot. C295 is old farts too.
What's up, dude?
It's calling us all old farts.
Hey. I don't know which direction to
You're
point.
an old fart. If you smoke a cigarette on stream, I'll donate $20. Do you guys have a cigarette? I don't have.
Larry ruined it for
You
everybody.
got
a weird
vape?
fetish right
What about a vape pen?
Quit, bro.
Vape guy will.
Give me
Oh, you
back my
quit?
stock.
You could have got me $20.
You know how much money I saved not vaping?
Jerk.
That's totally inappropriate. It's lewd, lascivious, salacious, outrageous.
All right, we gotta end the stream now because I've been
right.
wronged in the chat.
Get out of here.
Oh, now now he's racism.
What did he
We
say?
got
I want to
dropped.
know.
Racist piece of shit.
Is he an Eskimo brother?
shit.
What's that?
Is he an Eskimo brother?
piece of shit.
I guess I'm
Check
a
the-
China lover, apparently, with the
Check
F
the
word
EVD
attached to it.
video.
You racist piece of shit.
There's
All right. Is that you, Neil? Neil got in here. Oh, shit. Parody Larry's in here now.
Silly chang chang chong chong. I can't understand you. Go back to your country.
Oh, God. Parody
Wow.
Larry's in here. Now it's really screwed up.
What's up, Larry?
Kobe.
Larry Bear. Don't call me that.
Hey,
Who's
who's
that?
been
Calling
locked
Larry.
longer, Larry or Wells?
I kept on calling Larry something, and he got mad at me. Larry Bear, I think.
Wells in the 360.
Hey, Larry.
He's fat.
Larry, your dog, dude. Let me join your call. Nah, that's not gonna happen. Not tonight. Maybe in the future.
You guys are morons.
All right, this is a good time to end the show. I can feel it's getting ready to. Wow,
Wiener.
it left the tracks.
Kelly Clarkson.
This guy's name
Bacon's
is
not even trying
Trainwreck.
anymore. He's just throwing.
All right.
Are you the little bugger that's
All right,
been
let's go
calling
around
up
the
here
horn.
all night and then hanging up?
Yeah, right. That's what I'm afraid might happen. I do have a
Now
dump
you
button.
listen to me, mister.
All right, listen.
God did
listen.
not put
I have
me
a
on
dump
this earth
button.
to be awakened by filthy suggestions from a foul-mouthed hooligan like you. Now, good night and goodbye.
Dude,
Shut up, dummies.
should we do open phone nights on the Woodscopes? Can we pull that off?
Yeah.
You think we can? Phone? You got a phone?
I have a dump
Who is
button. When I hit the dump button, whatever
What
it was
do they
said in the
want?
last 7 seconds
But
is gone.
if we get, will we get a phone number and all that?
Oh, you're asking me about the phone. I can't even
Yeah.
get it to work, dude.
Your cell phone blows.
I
How
can't
does the stuck
call.
nut do
I
it?
can't turn off call waiting. So what happens is people start going beep beep beep,
Who gives a shit?
and it's Google Voice. They have not had a feature to turn it off. So
Bacon,
it
talk
doesn't work.
to Nut and find out how he does it.
He has a phone line.
Oh well, we can't afford that shit. We
Well,
need
I have
auction.
one, and I'm not giving everyone my private number. You know what? I made the mistake once of giving Parody Larry my phone number, and it never stops ringing.
That's not a mistake. Dude.
That's
a
what
blessing.
Yeah, well, it was a lapse of judgment. But what I have learned is you do not give out your cell phone number to clones.
Do.
All right. I'll call you on a landline.
Hey, Larry.
Yeah, the show's
Larry.
almost over. Ha, ha, ha. Let Fabian
Larry.
call in.
Larry,
Bye-bye.
press one.
Punch your
Press
monitor.
one if you when you're driving people around in your cab. If you start the conversation
Whisper
with,
to your friends that
do you listen to the Jim Rome show?
Get him out of here.
That's Larry, right? Wait, who else had Dennis Rodman in their car?
That
Who
was Rich
Rich Flores, right? Yeah. That was an Uber or was that a cab?
Uber.
Uber. Wow. Dennis Rodman. He's like, hey, that was funny.
Oh yeah, and he also it was Gino who saw Pippen at a liquor store.
And they said, no, Pippen. Do you believe that story?
No, not
I
for a
don't
second.
either.
Are you nuts?
I'm one of the few people who like Gino as a human. Like, he's just misunderstood, and I get it. But yeah, he's Bacon shaking his head like, no, we're not liking Gino.
You think Aaron Rodgers is gay?
I like Gino. You got to understand, if you're not the host of a show and you're in a group of like 5 people, you don't take up 55, 60% of the time.
talking?
Maybe he was nervous.
Well,
But when
he
when he
was
started
sick.
asking,
had
he started
COVID.
asking the winner of the Smack Off if he was on the spectrum. That's where he kind of went a little too far. But Gino didn't know.
Well, that was a misunderstanding.
Oh, buzzkill.
But yeah. I can't think of Portland. James nicely pointed out that he was taking up a little too much time.
Remember when
And could
James
he
and Portland
please-
hopped in before the show? We're like, is that Jim Rome? Jim Rome's here.
That was horse.
All right.
What an
Anyway, I'm gonna go around. Last thoughts, Bacon. Any thoughts? Oh, Stuck Nut next Thursday. And they will let you call in. So C295,
Yeah.
call into
Yeah.
the Stuck Nut show.
Yeah. 480-788-2568, which is 480-STUCKNU.
There you go. Stuck Nut show next Thursday at 6:30
480 Stuck
Pacific
New.
time.
All right.
Sayonara, butt face.
I want the stuck nut closing music, please. Anything else, Bacon? Did you have fun in Morocco?
What's that?
Did you have fun in Morocco? I was going to ask you that earlier, and then Ryan.
No, it was horrible.
It was horrible. A lot of work.
It was a lot of work. No, it was a lot of work. No, it was fantastic. We had a great time. Beautiful country, beautiful people. That's my take.
All right, so
Probably better than going to Disney or something. I mean, I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah.
Adults don't go to Disney unless they have kids. Oh,
We're
shit.
going we're going at the end of November.
Are you nuts?
Yes,
All right.
I am.
Well, good.
Right.
I mean, you are Headstrom vacation, so you've got to take lots of vacation because you get lots of vacation. 12wood, final thoughts before we end the tomorrow night, 5:00 Pacific. The football show.
won't
You
be
can win
here.
money.
I'll listen if I can, but I probably won't be in there.
Well, say something in the chat so that you're eligible to win the money.
Say something. I'm getting
Just say something
Hey,
like,
baby, you looking for a party?
and then you're eligible.
All right.
Tomorrow's prize is $61. You get half of it. $30.
I wanted it to be $12.12.
And you know the three guys I picked to get touchdowns, the two are the most likely to get it.
Why is it top secret?
Because I want people to tune in tomorrow. It's called a tease.
How about just the money alone's the tease?
Let me see if I haven't uploaded it yet. Let's see. I'll tell you who they are.
I don't even know who's playing.
I'll tell you what.
Is it
Tomorrow
the
we
Chiefs?
need. All right, so here's who we need to get touchdowns tomorrow for the $61 to pay off: Gabriel Davis, Mike Evans, and Stephon Diggs.
Oh, we got Tampa Bay and Buffalo, huh?
In Buffalo, yes. If those guys score touchdowns, Ryan, stop calling me. Jesus, Ryan. Do your show. Ryan, why are you calling me in the middle of the show? We're still going. Oh, he's calling me because he's in the waiting room. That's why. I'm like,
right,
what the hell, dude? Is he going to tell us? Jesus, Ryan, I'm trying to end the show. What the hell?
Haunted horse. Wait, you know something?
You guys see Ryan's
Yeah, they won't
haircut?
let me go. I'm tired, Jim.
Did you see Ryan's hair? God damn.
Hi, Jim.
Hey, Jim.
Haunted
Hey,
horse.
horse.
Wait, you know
I've been
something I don't know.
sent by Grant Napier to talk to you.
All right. What's Grant want?
So
Where
our
you at,
half.
bitch?
I'm in Elk Grove, California. So you
Shut up, dummy.
dummy. Okay.
Who gives a
Anyway,
shit?
well, it's important to Grant.
C295 wanted to come in, and I said, no, we can't have any more people. And then look, you just made me a liar and a felon.
You sound like a goddamn pussy to me.
Oh man, I'm so like
Are you
I can't believe we lied to the asshole.
You need to get up off your fat ass and lose some of that goddamn weight.
Hey, hold on a second.
your
Can we just
Woodscope fans that way.
cut the drops for a second? Ryan's trying to say something
All right,
important. I want to hear it.
Ryan,
Watch your
Grant
smelly
wants-
ass and balls, you nappy motherfucker, you.
Or
And
play him
Grant's
as
the
much
guy
as you
that said
possibly
this.
You don't
can.
like that? Then you don't like
Who
the
gives a
Woodscopes.
fuck?
Oh, boy.
All right,
Ryan,
what-
you can tell me.
what?
You can tell me on a private.
I can cut their
Right.
microphones if I need to. What?
No, it's okay.
Goddamn, this
Hey,
goddamn shit. I'm tired of motherfuckers.
so
asking me
horse.
questions.
So
Oh my god.
okay, so when we went on at halftime, Grant and I halftime.
What, did my opening thing didn't work or something? What?
The middle of the game after the first two
I
quarters.
can't understand you. Speak English, okay?
I'm out of here.
24
go.
minutes.
All right, 12 Wood.
So
Bye-bye.
Later. Adios. Thanks for
Get outta
stopping
here.
by. Get out of here.
all right, so
Go home with mommy.
so we went two people
All right.
to start, no problem whatsoever. Jerry
What are
comes
you saying? Are
on.
you speaking English?
¿Cómo se dice,
Oh, you're asking me
Jerry?
an IT question.
Yeah, but he wants me to ask you.
That's fine.
So I don't want to lie to him.
All right.
So Jerry comes on, and there is just massive echo going on, and it's from Grant's mic. I thought at first Jerry's volume was
Shouldn't
up
we
too
do
loud.
this off the air? I don't know that anyone wants to hear this IT question.
Wait, you guys are on the air?
Yes. We never left.
I thought you guys were on.
You know what? I just dawned on me. That's what you thought. We are live, dude. Everybody is hearing. Yes, Tiffany says, which is probably why you're not getting in. Oh, they're all arguing with the new guy. What
radio show is this?
We got someone. I don't know if he's a troll yet, but he's got trollish tendencies. I'll show you a video of a guy sucking cock and being gay as shit. Yeah, that's a troll. That's a troll.
Oh, that's going to be a drop.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Thanks for that. Anyway, C295, behave yourself, please. I'm just a girl.
This doesn't smell quite the way I expected.
All right.
If
I could boot.
Spank it. I have a sponsor.
Who would say that? All right. So anyway, we are getting ready. Well, I can boot your ass. So
I really want to touch myself.
I don't think I've ever booted anybody. This might be the first booting.
I really want
It's a
to
booty
myself.
call. Here we go. I don't think I've ever booted anybody.
Oh,
this might be the first young gay guy. Oh, he just got
booty.
I don't care.
Here we
Well,
go.
I don't think I've ever booted anybody.
Oh,
this might be the first young gay guy. Oh, he just got I don't care.
Why are we getting
wait,
double?
Wait, we got to show this on the Jim in Indiana can. It's our first boot. Oh, he just got Who's that?
Hi,
Is that
Jim.
Wait, we got to show this on the Jim in Indiana can. It's our first
That's
boot.
right.
It's the first boot. Wait.
On the Jim in Indiana can.
It's our first
That's right.
boot. It's the first boot. Wait. Oh, that's horrible. You're muted, guys. Hold up. You're giving me a headache. All right. Unmuting you. Kill that echo. That is bad.
Is that me?
He's nuts. All right. No, it was bacon.
you.
It's funny, but
that
it was
echo.
giving me a
That is
headache.
Bad.
Is that me?
He's nuts.
Oh, God.
No, it was
me.
bacon.
Is that
you, Ryan?
It's funny,
Funny.
but
Kill that
it was
echo.
giving me a
That is
headache.
Now that's
Is
me.
that me?
No, it was
me.
bacon.
Is that
you,
It's
Ryan?
funny, but it was giving me a headache.
Now that's
Is
me.
that me?
Oh, he's still
No,
here. He's got a second account.
Now that's
Ooh.
me.
Is that me?
Oh, he reported the stream. I love this guy. He's a troll. He's reported the stream. Oh, he reported the stream.
He reported the stream?
What happens when you report the stream? I can't
He's
wait.
reported the stream.
Oh, he reported the stream.
He reported the stream?
What
Why would
happens
he
when you
report the
report
stream?
I can't
He's
wait.
reported the stream.
Oh, he reported the stream.
He reported the stream?
What
Why would he
happens when you
report the stream?
That gives me a headache.
Dude, I've been on mute for like the last 30 seconds. It's not me.
Totally inappropriate.
That gives me a headache. Is it you, Ryan? Stop it! You're both muted. Someone, is it me? Hold on. You know what? It's me. That's funny.
Dude,
it was
it
me
wasn't
because I had to
me.
go into YouTube to boot him. It was me. Hold on. It was me.
You know
I'm
what?
an
It's
idiot.
me. That's funny.
Dude, it's
Well, half of it was me. I had to go into YouTube to boot his ass.
And I'm an idiot.
And I'm an idiot. Yeah, I am an idiot. I'm tired.
And you-
That's what I am.
And you have what?
Herpes. I'm a slut. Get me a cheeseburger. You're not muted. You're faking it. You're not
I was
muted.
before, but I don't know where the echo is coming
He's
from.
acting like he's muted.
Yeah, see, I can make it echo like this.
No,
I was before, but I don't know where the echo is coming
He's
from.
acting like he's muted.
See, that was me, but that wasn't
No,
me before.
The
That was causing the echo.
I turned on YouTube. I forgot to mute it so I could boot
Oh.
that guy, and it was me. It was my
No,
fault.
okay, all right.
Yeah. No.
I thought it was Bacon just with his grand finale of like
I had to go in and knock that
and
guy out.
echoes.
He started getting abusive, and I'm like, you know,
Get out of here.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll tolerate a lot of stuff, but when you start getting that bad, it's like, you're out of here.
Yeah.
How do we
let's not get into that right now?
How do we commemorate him
The first
getting
booting?
booted? Yeah, it's got to be something.
I don't know. I mean, we can throw up. I don't know. I mean,
Get him
we'll
outta
have
here.
something tomorrow. We'll commemorate the first booting. That's going to be a trivia. You know, when we have millions and millions of people watching, who was the first person to get booted out of the chat? C295. In fact, I got to write that down. C295. First. And we've had Neil in the chat, and he didn't get booted. Booted. Chatter. Sorry, Neil probably is going to take this personally. Like,
Wait,
you booted him? What?
You putting a reason next to why he was booted? Is
No,
it
I put
booted
first
enough?
booted Chatter. I wanted to know what the name means.
Okay, I thought you were saying booted dash chatter.
Yeah, Neil has come in here and said everything under the sun, and I never booted him. But that guy, he pushed my buttons. Of course, I saw Grant boot someone yesterday. It kind of, I'm like, you know, that feels good. All right, Jesus, show's long. All right,
I had
everyone,
no
we're gonna
idea
end the
you were
show
still
because
on the
we
air.
need to do the IT. Bacon probably wants to go to bed because it's East Coast time. All right, everyone, blocked.
It's
blocked.
Easter.
Yes,
All right, we've been
Tyler.
on.
Huh?
We started this show in late October, and it's Easter now.
Easter,
Man,
yeah,
that is
it's
a
been
long
that
show.
long.
Oh
It's-
man.
Yes, hide the eggs. All right. Okay,
Burn egg.
everyone. Tyler,
Bye-bye.
thanks for everyone in chat. Tiffany, Burn Dog, Darren, who left. Parody Larry, I haven't seen you in a while. Oops. Larry, good to see you. Horse is losing it. I lost it about 5 minutes ago. I lost it. All right, we're going to get out. I got to do another show tomorrow night. Well, you're here tomorrow night.
Give me back my shot.
Bacon, Bacon's not available. You are here for the entire show, Ryan. So later, everybody. Thanks for showing up. We'll see you tomorrow. Chance to win half of that $61 on the NFL Bet Show. All right. I got to find my closing screen. There it is. Later, everybody.